A ver ahora.
Okay, Emmett, let's get you out of here. Emmett! Emmett, don't listen to him. He's crazy.
I'm still not sure about this business proposal, Mr. Sagan.
Let me explain it again.
Atlas glass, unbreakable and soundproof.
Vale.
Soundproof glass. Great.
Our living space can be configured to meet the needs of any family. Need a private study? Simply slide the walls in, or slide them out again to create a spacious banquet hall.
Vale. Vale. Así no parece que sea. Bien. Vamos a bajar. Sí. Sí. Vale, está atascado. Y ahí no tengo nada. ¿Y por ahí puedo pasar? No. Ah, vale. Claro, si yo lo echo hacia allá, se abre por la otra parte. A ver si me explico. Yo necesito que esto venga hacia la derecha, pero me lo impide esto de aquí. Vale. Esto está atascado. Ahora no. Está jugando sucio, Doc. Vale, este está bloqueado. Vale. Oh,
I can't force my way up.
¿puedo de alguna forma caerme? No. Vale, pues tengo que seguir manejando. Estos paneles. Vale. Ahora ya creo que puedo pasar por allí. Por aquí. ¿Y ahora? Ah, fíjate dónde estábamos.
Emmett? Where'd you take him now, Doc?
The next exhibitor on our list is Officer Danny
Me estoy quedando
Parker
sin
of the
tiempo.
Hill Valley Police Force. Officer Parker is going to demonstrate a few of the many marvelous tools that our boys in blue will soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met his match today. Officer Parker?
Ujú. No, y ahora va Emmett.
Seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause? Just
Un
for the heck
aplauso
of it?
porque sí. Vale, animación.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a tall, thin, older gentleman. He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
I know just who you're talking about. Hey, just left not a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch that.
No, este es Doc.
I know you're in there, Doc.
Doc? Yes, I am a doctor of marine biology, but I fail to understand what you're...
Quit fooling around, Doc. What have you done with Emmett?
Stop! Help! I'm being attacked!
Sonny! What are you doing? You can't assault the exhibitors!
You don't understand. He's kidnapped Emmett.
The boy's obviously confusing.
I'll say he is.
You want I should toss him out on his ear?
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Oceanic Institute.
No, it's not. It's...
Please keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Duteau. We can't afford to antagonize him.
But
if you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show. But if you make another scene like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna have you expelled from the hall.
Oh. Profesor Duto.
Professor Duteau, huh?
At your service.
Vale.
What have you done with the real Professor Duteau?
I'm not sure I like your insinuations.
Está en el
I'm
batiscafo.
not sure I like you kidnapping Emmett.
Perhaps I should call the authorities.
No.
Remove
No llames las autoridades. Tranquilo.
You're a cold-blooded guy, Duteau.
C'est la vie.
Vale. Quítate el
Take
casco.
off your helmet.
I prefer to leave it on. The inland air is difficult on my side.
Ya. ¿Y qué hiciste con Emmett?
Where'd you stash Emmett? In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ya. Déjame ver
I think
el
I'm gonna take a
batiscafo.
closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid, sir.
Hey! Is this guy trying to bum a free ride?
No.
See that you don't. Feels good to be on the right side of the law.
Cue ball. Pero yo tengo tickets. Levanta el batiscafo.
Take a ride in a bathysphere. Your bathysphere. I'd like to see the inside of it.
Can't get in without a ticket, I'm afraid.
Ya. Pero tengo un montón de
Not gonna
tickets.
Get away with this, you know.
As they say in my country, que será, será.
En tu país se dice que será, será. ¿En serio? Ticket.
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket. You have to honor my ticket.
It's the wrong kind of ticket. Sorry.
I'll give you
Yeah.
a break. I ought to just go raise the bathysphere myself.
I don't think so.
Is this punk giving you trouble, Mr. Duteau?
No. ¿Puedo hacer algo con...
I gotta
batiscafo?
get Emmett out of there before it's time for his demo.
Vale. Controles... Manguera.
That looks like the air hose for the bathysphere.
Pero es que no tengo nada. Tengo la planta.
Not sure what that'll do.
Nada bueno. ¿Y si la utilizo con Doc? Me lo pone ya directamente que es Doc.
Now that I've recorded Edna's confession, I don't want to
Ah,
risk
claro.
erasing it.
Vale. Controles del batiscafo. Y es que no puedo subir. Cabina de información, cabina telefónica, radio con imágenes, batiscafo, y por aquí no puedo subir.
I've got to get Emmett out of there before it's time for his demo.
Si le doy los
I'd rather
controles,
just go raise
no
the
me
bathysphere
deja.
myself.
I don't think so.
Is this punk giving you trouble, Mr. Duto?
¿Puedo hablar con Q-Ball de alguna forma? Es que no me aparece como persona con la que pueda hablar. ¿Podría utilizar de nuevo o a Trixie? A ver si Trixie me puede ayudar.
Hi, Trixie.
Now, what can I do you for?
MS está en el batiscafo.
See that bathysphere? Emmett's inside that bathysphere.
That's nice.
Nice?
No,
He's
no
a
es nice.
captive.
Of Jacques Duteau?
Of Carl Sagan.
I think I've got what you need. The Hill Valley Expo may prove overwhelming to those of a delicate disposition. If you are feeling confused or disoriented, try these simple steps. 1. Put your head between your knees.
Never mind. Thanks anyway.
Ah, por favor.
Thanks.
Vale. Q-Ball no está por ahí. Voy a intentar utilizar de nuevo. Tengo tickets infinitos.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Bueno, sobre todo, ¿dónde estará el auténtico Jacques Duteau? No lo sé.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Vale.
Klondike 4253.
Jeez, always with the phones. Yeah?
Carl Sagan.
It's me, Carl.
Oh, hi, Mr. Sagan. What can I do for you?
¿Puedo hablar con Emmett?
Could you get Emmett for me?
Oh, I would, Mr. Sagan, but I can't see the kid nowhere. In fact, the last time I saw him, he was with you.
Oh, yes, right. Hang on.
Conversation terminated.
Voy a intentar hablar con Artie. A ver si me puede echar una mano.
Algae cakes taste so good you'd.
O
How
con
about
este.
an algae cake?
No, este no me va a decir
Algae
nada.
cake coming right ahead. Wait a minute. It's you. Forget it, mister.
Venga, Artie.
Hey, Artie.
MS es el sujeto del acuario, no acepta mi ticket. ¿Seguro que no puedes demorar? Vale, el sujeto del acuario no acepta mi ticket.
This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure, that's a P ticket.
Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out.
Venga.
Professor Duteau, this young man claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I am only too happy to take his ticket. Please, climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere. Mon Dieu, what is the matter? The gears, they must have become stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere at this moment.
Ajá.
What a shame.
Yes, it is. Well, I will work on that problem. Perhaps we should come back later. Come down, please. The bathysphere.
Dale a la manguera.
Step back! You're crimping the hose.
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very bad form.
Oh,
Se va a quedar sin aire dentro, ¿verdad?
Hiya, folks. It's me, Techni, Muse of Progress, gracing you once again with my
espero.
presence. And speaking of presents, what better
Espero
gift could Hill Valley offer the world than
que pueda
this
salir Emmett ahora.
magnificent science and technology exhibit? Hey, folks? If you haven't done so already, I urge each and every one of you to take a peek at Furnishings of the Future, right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techni, at our information desk.
Tiene que ser ya.
It's an old nautical superstition. A crimped hose means
Es que si muere Emmett, él también.
It does if there's somebody inside the bathysphere, but I thought you said there wasn't anybody in the bathysphere.
there's not.
Está desapareciendo.
I command you uncrimp that hose.
No.
Funny. You'd think it was you who was running out of air, not the guy in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's as if you two were connected somehow.
Estáis conectados, ¿eh? Tú eres él.
Off the hose.
Raise the bathysphere, Doc.
I won't do it.
Then neither will I.
¿Puedo hacer algo?
So throughout the years, they have become unstuck.
There, see? It was just a malfunction after all.
Let's get you out of there.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true. Hey, you.
Hey, he just took that guy's wallet. I think he took his wallet.
Oh, remind me not to become an oceanographer. I guess I must have a touch of claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well, we've all got problems. Now, you'd better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him that... Say, where'd he go? Do you know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
No, I know how that is.
Venga.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored
Justo a tiempo, de verdad.
I am Techni, Muse of Progress, and it is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who was hard at work building a better tomorrow.
I think that's me. I'm next on the roster.
But are you ready?
No, I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Sí.
Oh, right. Here you go.
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
Uf, qué trabajo, de verdad.
And who knows? One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today? This wouldn't be the first time the world was changed by a kid barely out
That
of
ought to do it. Are the block bearings all in the raised position?
Block bearings. Raised position. Check.
Then it looks like all systems are go. Wish me luck.
Don't have to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown.
Attention!
El padre.
Your Honor, I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity. I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father. Where is he? Hand him over this instant.
Jo.
You can't hide from justice.
A ver, juez Brown.
You don't think you can shelter him?
Estás haciendo una escena, que lo sepas.
Come on, Mr. Judge, sir. You're kind of making a scene here.
Wrong. I am stopping my son from making a scene here.
Don't antagonize him.
Sí, 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 me voy a enfrentar a
You're not
él.
gonna say anything.
So he is up there with you.
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second.
No. A ver, juez Brown.
I want to speak to my son.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you directly.
Oh, God. I suppose you're his
Sí,
mouthpiece.
soy su portavoz.
I guess so, yeah.
Lo intimidas, ¿eh?
If I can say so, sir, the problem is you're coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I don't intimidate him enough. That's the problem.
No. Está decidido, ¿eh?
You can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always threshing.
No. Puedo esperar esto.
You two have it out later.
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Sí.
Yeah?
No!
Voy a hablar con
Stay
Emmett.
right there.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm counting to 4.
Que sí.
Emmett,
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
¿Cuál es tu plan?
so what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in. And
Ay, madre mía.
Okay, that is a
Es un plan, pero no me gusta. Muerde la bala.
Just go deal with him. What have you got to lose?
That's what they said to Custer.
Tienes que darte un juicio
Maybe
justo.
he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
You dare to disobey a direct
Ay,
order?
madre mía.
So, is your client prepared to make a statement?
Él dice que no escuchas.
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I'll listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
Vale. A ver, podemos tener una opción.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
Prometió escucharte.
You heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well,
Venga.
Let's give it a shot.
Ánimo.
Father,
Son?
you've never understood the first thing about me. All you want to do is step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like to be
What's to
young. You
understand?
don't know what it's
You're a
like to
big,
have
overgrown
dreams, to have
baby who
ambitions
wants
so
everything
great
his
and
own
so
way.
powerful that they've
Scratched you.
got a
I
life of
should
their
have
own.
scratched you
And it's
instead of
all you
letting
can
your
do to
mother
hang
indulge
on for
every
dear
word of
life
your
while they
cockamamie
gallop on where
whims.
they must.
Then don't
This
chalk it up
is
there, you
America,
wind
Pop.
up. If
And
I
in
was like
America,
that
a
at your age,
person
my father
doesn't
would have
have
given
to
me
do
a
what his
sound
father
thrashing.
did.
And
Isn't
good
that
for
why you
him.
came to America? To live where there wouldn't be so many rules?
Ha ido bien, creo yo.
Well, we talked. Are you happy?
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
Vale. Una razón coherente. ¿Es importante para Emmett? Parece que no le importa mucho. Emmett no es como otras personas, eso ya lo sabemos. Y es importante para el futuro. Al menos para el nuestro.
Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
Bueno... si le digo que sí, le doy la razón a Emmett. Entonces, ¿le voy a dar la razón al juez? No, no creo que vaya a ser un éxito.
Maybe not. I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
Emmett no es como otras
Just
personas.
stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay, but if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Emmett necesita libertad. Bueno, es importante para Emmett.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of. Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language with only $2 to your name.
You?
You bet your socks, me! And I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa? He was fit to be tied.
Uy,
Called me a disobedient little...
uy, fíjate. Te pasó lo mismo, ¿eh? Tu padre no tampoco te entendía.
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He
Uh-huh.
came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to.
Vale.
Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
Venga. Uf, ha costado un pelín, pero bueno.
Play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Sí. Dice que eres igual que tu madre. Parece imposible, pero no lo es.
I really think he means it this time.
He won't listen to me.
Solo grita porque te ama.
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
Dice que eres igual que tu madre.
He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... skip it.
¿Qué acabas de decir? ¿Que te pareces a él?
You were starting to say that you're like...
Skip it.
Can it
No.
be that you and your dad...
No, next subject.
No, no.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
Venga.
So, you think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, yes I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there. to
Oh,
support
menos
him.
mal.
Bob. You're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator. Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Vámonos.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
Vamos. Tú puedes. Ánimo.
He's flying! My Emmett is flying!
Uy. Se me había olvidado por completo.
Hey! Hey, stop! Get back here!
No, no, no. Se va a liar.
Are you okay?
I thought I could change her. Things could be different.
Forget about it. Come on. We gotta find a way to stop her before.
No, don't come any closer.
No, no,
Doc,
no,
go away.
no, no.
But
Move! Marty!
oh my God, Doc! Say something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium, titanium, ruthenium,
I'll get help.
newspaper.
What? You mean?
Sí, sí. A ver.
Gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
No.
Yes. Oh, I think I am going to be okay, Marty.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this. Don't go.
Borrado de la existencia.
Doc, come back. Doc?
Emmett. El pelo.
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Emmett, is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. Oh, what was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size is going to play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
Bueno, ¿qué tal con tu padre?
What about your father?
Oh, yes, I suppose I should wait for him to finish dealing with the officials. I can't say he was exactly thrilled with the unexpected turn my demonstration took. But you heard him in there. He understands that a life of science has its ups and downs. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge. Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
Uf. Sí.
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost somebody.
Oh, how sad. Anyone I know?
Alguien que conoces muy bien. El futuro alcalde. Le dieron la llave de la ciudad. Bueno, no le voy a decir nadie que conozcas.
No, nobody here knew him. He was a complete stranger to this world.
I know the feeling. Sounds like a man after my own heart. Then it is someone I know.
Yeah, no, forget it. It's got nothing to do with you. What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Pues
Please,
sí.
Emmett, don't ask
What's
any.
this?
No, no, no mires.
Let me see. I deserve an explanation.
Es mejor que no.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh yeah? Try me.
No. No, 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 no.
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me. don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett! Where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise. Wait, I will see you again, right?
En unos 20 años.
I guarantee it.
Emmett!
Bueno, ¿dónde está la loca de Edna? Por favor. La loca de Edna. Ha vuelto.
It worked.
¿Doc?
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
Pero
How
que
was the
Marty eres tú.
ceremony?
Long.
Ah, le dieron la llave.
Theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
Ah. Joder. Vine a rescatarte. Oh, vine a prevenir que te casaras con Edna. ¿Es la verdad?
I came to stop you from marrying Edna.
Edna Strickland. I could never marry her. I mean, she was my first love, but after she broke my heart and tried to sabotage my career, I never saw her again.
Pero ya se fue con el...
Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? Nah, no. Well, I'm still a little confused about my...
Where is he?
¿Qué?
Where's that no good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name. You see my Artie anywhere?
Artie McFly?
That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad-blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it?
Hitched?
Married. I swear, that boy's gonna put his papa in an early grave.
So that's how she got her job back. Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was Great-Grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me. Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
That car!
Oh, great.
How the hell did she get back here?
She?
You? You're not Edna. What's
No.
going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well,
Oh,
Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott!
¿y dónde está ella?
Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
none at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream?
Claro.
Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Pobrecito, tiene que tener un lío.
Uh-oh.
Está cambiando todo. Pero el DeLorean permanece.
Doc? Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
Well, now you two look at my lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us.
Me está explotando la cabeza. Estamos perdidos.
Where exactly are we? We're a little lost.
Furthest point of my rounds, that's where you are. About 25 miles outside of Hayesville. Take a wrong turn, did you?
In a manner of speaking.
Tell us.
¿Dónde está Hill Valley?
We're looking for Hill Valley.
Nunca ha
Well,
existido.
which is it, a hill or a valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
¿Y qué le pasó a Hill Valley?
What happened to Hill Valley?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary.
La
Well, that's
loca.
what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who can tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
¿Por qué no quiere hablar con nosotros?
Why wouldn't she talk to us?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you.
¿Habéis dado cuenta que en la,
I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
en la puerta de la furgoneta ahora ponía Hayesville en vez de Hill Valley? Sí, es Edna. Seguro, 100%.
Can I drive?
Ha pedido si podía conducir. Ojo.
Mary Pickford.
Mary Pickford. Y este es el viejo DeLorean. De verdad, qué mal rollito, ¿eh? Vamos a ver. DeLorean quemado.
Doc, it's a...
Buzón.
Mary Pickford.
Horno.
Look!
Trapeador.
I'm guessing this mop doesn't get much use.
Una fregona. Vale, me quedo con la fregona. Letrina.
Look!
Frisbee. Es que esto parece... Me recuerda al cactus. Uy, mira, está roto.
Look!
No pases por ahí. Cartel del bar.
An old saloon sign.
Me recuerda a la tercera parte
Too bad it's all burnt.
de la película. Puerta de la letrina. No, no, no.
Step away from the cabin!
Pardon us for intruding, madam. We were wondering if you could tell us...
I don't talk to hooligans!
Not a very friendly sort.
Doc, that was Edna.
Edna Strickland? Impossible.
This is how she was when I first met her. I had to... Listen, just leave it to me.
Okay, you think you know how to handle her. Just remember, we need to know what happened to Hill Valley, and just as importantly, the precise time when it happened.
Vale. ¿Y cómo hago? Ventana.
Edna's grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future.
Ujú. Alambre de seguridad. ¿Y qué tengo? Tengo un cartel de la cantina y tengo... tengo todavía... Claro, tengo todo el inventario. Vale. Aparato de grabación, cartel de la cantina.
It's an old saloon sign. Looks like it's been through a few bar fights.
Vale. Y esto...
The top of a mop. I could flop it on a cop. I could swap it for a top. I think I'll stop.
Sí. Estaba haciendo malos chistes en inglés. Vale. Voy a intentar utilizarlo con algo. ¿Con la ventana?
Not sure what that'll do.
¿Con el alambre?
Not sure what that'll do.
¿Con la puerta?
Not sure what that'll do.
¿Con el horno? ¿Qué hace el horno encendido? No lo sé.
Not sure what that'll do.
Vale. ¿Y el cartel?
Not sure what that'll do.
Voy a hablar con Doc, a ver si se le ocurre algo.
I'm sure I can get her to talk to me.
Then what are you waiting for? Knock on the door.
Vale.
Hey, Miss Strick.
Who are you?
Sonny Yarok Smirnov.
Yakov Smirnov?
That's a foolish name, and I make it a rule not to talk to strangers with foolish names.
But we're not strangers.
How do I know you?
Salvé tu vida una vez.
I saved your life once, a long time ago, remember? Kid Tannen had you tied up.
Listen, Sonny, I'm an easygoing woman, but I got a few rules I live by. And rule number 1 is, I never, ever talk about the past! Or the future, neither. I don't talk about any day but today.
I guess that didn't go so well.
Of course she doesn't talk about the past, because there's something in her past she's trying to forget. But we're gonna pry it out of her. Go ahead, knock on the door again.
Es que tenemos que averiguarlo. Es que no tenemos más remedio. A ver si tengo más suerte esta vez.
What?
It's me again, your old friend.
How do I know you?
Me entrevistaste una vez.
You interviewed me once, back when you were young.
How many times I gotta tell ya I don't talk about any
De
time
hoy.
but today?
Vale. Pasamos el día juntos.
We spent the day together.
We did? Where?
At the expo.
That's crazy. I've been here all... What day is it?
Tuesday, October 13th, 1931.
October 13th, 1931. October 13th. Something funny about that date. Well, what are you here for?
Vale, primer paso hecho. Tú robaste el dinero. Te he traído algo.
I brought something for you.
What is it? Let me see.
¿Qué le podemos enseñar? Es que no tengo nada. No ha ido bien, ¿verdad? Vale. ¿Hablo con él?
I brought you him. Him. Ho him. Him ho.
Emmett.
Look hard. Don't tell me you don't recognize your own boyfriend.
My boyfriend?
Yeah, he's all grown up.
Come closer, fella.
Marty, what am I supposed to do?
Trust me, Doc. Just go with it.
It can't be! Emmett!
Yes, Edna. It's me.
It is. It's October 13th, 1931. Oh, and you are Emmett. Emmett. How did I get so turned around? Have I been dreaming or stay there?
Bueno, al menos hemos conseguido que baje.
Suppressed memory syndrome. Once the mental dam is broken, the subject is immediately plunged into the midst of the very scenes she's trying to forget.
¡Ay, madre mía! Esta es estupenda.
Darling, you've come back.
Tenemos que averiguar qué le ha pasado a Hill Valley.
Of course I knew you would. An intelligent boy like you wouldn't be one to throw away true love all because of a silly quarrel. I've already forgotten about last night's little tiff. I trust you've done the same?
Of course I have.
Of course I have. What?
Niña bonita, dulcecito o cosita. Uf. Niña bonita no creo. Cosita. Dulcecito. No lo sé. ¿Cosita?
Schnookums.
Schnookums.
You're sweet. But you're still keeping company with this Smirnoff character. I insist you drop him. He's a bad influence. And you've got to stop working on that dangerous electrokinetic... What's this?
Okay.
I suppose now you're miffed with me for forcing Detective Parker to close your booth down.
Madre mía, están viniendo todos los recuerdos a la vez.
I had to do it, and Parker had no choice but to obey my orders. He knows that my opinion carries a lot of weight in Hill Valley, and he'd never... Parker would never... Oh...
What is it?
I don't know. Something about Detective Parker. Something that happened to me on October 13th. What could it be?
Un salto temporal.
Can you jog her memory? If we can keep her mind in the past, we may get the full story of Hill Valley's premature destruction.
¿Puedo entrar?
It's locked.
No puedo. Vale.
Here's something that'll make you remember.
Remember what? I don't like to remember. Who are you? What are you doing in my yard, you hooligan?
No, Edna. No yarn.
What?
This is Emmett speaking. It's October 13th, 1931.
Yes.
And something's about to happen.
Oh yes, something big. But what?
Better not talk to her directly. It'll break the spell.
¿Y qué hago?
Edna's grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future.
Vale. Cartel de la cantina.
Maybe this'll take you back.
Back where? I don't want to go back.
Stay in the moment, Edna. Please, Marty. Don't interrupt the trance.
Sí, sí, no interrumpo el trance, pero ¿qué tengo que hacer? Le doy un fregonazo.
I brought you this.
Already got one.
¿Y si le enseño la foto de George McFly?
Maybe this'll take you back.
Please, Marty. Don't interrupt the trance.
Sí, pero si no interrumpo el trance. ¿Tickets?
Maybe this'll take you back.
Please, Marty. Don't interrupt the trance.
Pues no tengo ni idea. No tengo nada más con lo que interactuar. Aparato de grabación.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
No! Turn it off, you imbecile! If Parker hears that, he'll... Officer, I can explain. It was a trick. I was framed. Oh! He's after me!
Loca.
Ha! He'll never catch me in this souped-up car of the future. Curses! I can't shake him. Well, no use in holding back now. Let's see what this baby can do. And here it comes!
Yes?
Here what comes?
I don't know. Something really unexpected is supposed to happen right about now, but I'm not sure what. Oh, come to think of it, how can I be expecting something unexpected? Oh, what's going on?
Quick, Marty. We've got to find a way to push the story along before she snaps out of her reverie.
¿Y qué? Es que no sé. ¿Tickets? ¿Tapeador?
Not sure what that'll do.
A ver. Con el horno. Habría que hacer.
Sure what that'll do.
Habría que hacer como señales, tintineo, ¿no? Alambre de seguridad. Para que haga como las chispas.
Here they come! The lights! I'm being transported!
Where?
Back! Back! To the past!
What do you see?
Hill Valley! But it's all different. It's so small and primitive. Heavens! Can it be? It is!
Is what?
Grandfather! Big as life!
Marshal James Strickland came to Hill Valley in 1869, shot by...
I know, Doc. We met him in 1885. Remember?
No! I must be mistaken. Grandfather didn't look like that. That man is an imposter! I'm not even sure it is a man! This is all very confusing. Where am I? Why am I thinking about the past? Get off my lawn, you kids!
Better find a way to bring back Marshal Strickland quick. We've got to bring this story to a climax.
Vale. Tengo que coger el sombrero. Que está aquí.
This hat doesn't frame her face very well.
Vale. Venga. Vamos a poner el sombrero. Aquí. Más o
Nice
menos.
fit. Looks like a Strickland to me.
Like
Bueno.
my little brother, perhaps, but not like my grandfather. Grandfather was much more shaggy.
Vale. Poner la fregona.
Oh, grandfather, how well you look. how well everything looks.
How does everything look? Tell me.
It's a bit rustic to be sure, but all the buildings are so sturdy and well kept. And the young people of Hill Valley, they're so virtuous and upright. So unlike the degenerate specimens from the 20th century, and I know the reason why.
Why?
They haven't yet fallen prey to the vices of booze and debauchery. They are still in a state of innocence. I think I could learn to like living here. But who's this?
Who?
This big lout swaggering up the street, lips curled in an insolent sneer. He's a newcomer to Hill Valley.
¿Quién?
Beauregard. Beauregard.
Tannen.
Tannen.
Yes!
Good guess.
Look at him, acting like a big shot, throwing his money around. Stolen money, no doubt. Why can't they see through him? The two-bit phony! And now his plan becomes clear. He's bought a plot of land in town. He's going to put up a
what?
I don't know. It's something I don't like. Something evil.
This is the key to our mystery. We've got to get her memory back in the groove.
Ah, algo malvado. Pues lo único que tengo es esto.
Not sure what that'll do.
Lo del salón.
Maybe this'll take you back.
Please, Marty, don't interrupt the trance.
Es que no tengo nada más. Esto ya lo hemos utilizado, claro. Claro. Aquí nada, ve la
Edna's
figura.
grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future.
¿Y qué tengo que hacer? A ver si Doc me da alguna pista.
Help me figure something out.
Yes?
¿Qué construyó Beauregard?
Beauregard Tannen built Hill Valley's first outhouse?
Highly unlikely. But we need to do something to transform that outhouse into
Vale.
whatever it is he did build.
Vale. Queremos con lo de Artitrix y no me preocupa ahora.
Figure something out.
I'm sure you will.
Pues transformamos la letrina en un salón. Ahí está.
Talk about a watering hole.
A saloon? In Hill Valley? Oh, he can't do that! Grandpa, you can't let him do it! You can't let that snake ruin paradise! Well, if they're all too blind to stop him, I'll just have to take the law into my own hands. I'll make sure this sinful establishment never opens its doors. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. Something very conclusive.
Incendiarlo.
Were you expecting anything in particular?
I wasn't expecting you.
¿Qué es esto? Horno de barro. ¿Letrina?
Maybe you push the saloon down.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
A ver si Doc me dice algo. Es que
Help me figure something out.
Yes?
ella incendió el bar.
I think we can all guess.
Don't guess. Demonstrate.
Sí, ¿cómo lo...?
I'll figure something out.
Con el horno, claro, pero...
I wonder what's cooking.
Ya está, ¿no? ¿Lo tienes claro?
No, you're doing it all wrong. It'll never burn like that. First, we'll need some kerosene. Apply it liberally to the building site. No sense in being parsimonious. And now,
Look.
watch. Isn't it beautiful? The devils and
Piromana.
you are consumed by the fires of righteousness. Burn, you sucker! Burn!
Loca perdida.
I was never this passionate when we were dating.
Oh.
What is it, Edna? Is it the fire?
Turn away! Don't look!
It's not staying in the saloon, is it? It's spreading to the other buildings in Hill Valley.
My intentions were pure. It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
But it did happen like this, and you've been repressing it all these years because you can't stand to admit that you're...
A hooligan.
Sí,
I'm a hooligan.
eres una pirómana.
Did I lay it on too thick?
No.
Here's the story. Black and white and red all over.
Huh. Hill Valley destroyed by fire. Started approximately 2 a.m., July 17th, 1876.
Of course, I'm not the real criminal in this story.
No.
Am I, Mr. Sagan? You set me up for a fall. You and Smirnoff. You made me steal your infernal car. You made me burn down Hill Valley. And now, by the powers invested in me by the town of Hill Valley, I hereby sentence you two criminals
Hey!
to... You! How much have you heard?
Enough for a month's worth of headlines in the Hayesville Herald. 2 months worth if you shoot those fellas.
I could shoot you too, you know.
But you won't, because that would be against the law. And you never break the law, right? This is your cue to skedaddle.
Right.
Much obliged.
Este episodio me está dejando loquísimo.